What's up, Terabytes? I'm Tara with Tara Simon Studios, and I have got Jessica Sanchez, pregnant as can be, singing Golden Hour on AGT. This is live. This is my first time. Let's vibe. Let's go. Love the close-up shot here. She's in head voice here, even though it's really low and quiet. Okay, right here with the love is the time where I'm really like, okay, Jessica, yes, vocally I'm with you. Before that, I don't know if I agree with her being in full head voice that low. I felt it a little pitchy. I felt it a little out of the pocket of the tempo as well. Da, 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 da. I feel like she would have had more vocal control actually if she went into chest. Now, there's a caveat here because again, I mentioned she is very, very preggers here, and crazy things happen to our breath capacity and our voice when we're very preggers. I know, I've been there before and I've had to perform live while very pregnant as well. It is not for the faint of heart, y'all. It is so hard. A lot of grace here.
Of my life, he's got glitter.
She's gorgeous.
More radiant beam in the night.
Oh, I love her vibrato. Oh, that tone right there. What she intended to do there, I believe, was to see you, da 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 da, a 4-note run down. It was a little not there at the very last note. Let's listen again.
To see you shine.
Yeah, a little off pitch. And we're instantly made up for it. She's really thriving in her chest voice here. Gosh, her tone. I love the cry on your. Oh yes. Yes, Jessica. I got goosebumps.
It was just lovers. Peter on the dash, driving our best, burning through the summer.
Okay, attitude.
Make the moment last. He got solar power.
Yes.
Feel like hours. He know he was the best. Can you even imagine? Falling like I did for the
That's impressive.
of my life. He's got love on his face, that glorious look in his eyes.
I love, first of all, how she flipped so pristinely and locked in place on the it was such a beautiful locked in place. And also, oh my goodness, can we just have a moment for the pregnant, stunning beauty that we are beholding here? Jessica, you are slaying all day, girl, on that stage.
Don't need no light to
Yes.
see you shine.
Yes. Wow, what a beautiful shot there. Love the cry of the U. I love recapitulation of notes. Time! It's so jazzy, it's so soulful. It actually adds a little bit of a vocal depressurization every time you recapitulate, which is like kind of a great live performance vocal hack. It just sort of keeps everything flexible and not allows any tension because there's movement. Time! You're sort of counting the beats with your voice as you do that. It's so smart. A lot of people do it and they don't realize that. It's just like sort of an innate stylistic choice that they're making, maybe even involuntarily. But if you are intentional about it, if you're feeling like, ooh, I don't know if I really want to hold out that note as long as I do straight, you can recapitulate, and all of a sudden that long note that feels kind of maybe tense or a little bit intimidating, that's gone. It doesn't seem so hard. Now, I'm not saying that's why she's doing that here. Most likely she's probably doing it for the style of it. But again, she is so pregnant here, and I know that she is contending with nerves, with vocal changes. She's probably also most likely in some sort of Spanx that's like constricting and sucking in as well, because hello, it is, you know, a woman thing to want to look snatched even while pregnant on stage. I'm not gonna lie, I did that. So I'm just saying, I could take a wild guess. I want to just back up here and listen to this little section because it is, first of all, visually amazing and also vocally so appealing. Here we go. Whoa, that note is a leading tone to the root or the resolution, which is and wow, did it build such amazing tension. It is a very jazzy, soulful choice as well, which again is a really great symmetry to that kind of recapitulation style. She is extremely soulful. I would say almost leaning on that R&B, jazzy, soulful tone. And so it's a perfect pairing between what she's set up for and what she's doing now at this sort of arc or first climax of vocal difficulty in the song. And I love how she finished it off with going from that large, wide vowel to going higher, switching into the head voice on the gorgeous. We're gonna listen to that again so that you know now. We got leading tone, we got root, we got flip up to the head voice, vibrato going all over the place here at the top. It's fantastic, magnificent, so beautiful. I love it! And then she resolves to the higher note again. So beautiful. Okay, can we talk about that last part also for a minute? The golden. Very, very on the breath. And she did a really beautiful intimacy building thing to pull you in at the very end. She did a vocal bend down while she was decrescendoing to then spin the breath on the And that she allowed to be really wide so that you could hear all the breath rushing out of her mouth while the vibrato was spinning. And that leads to this sense of suspense sonically, because as listeners, we hear all this breath, we hear this spin of vibrato, and it sounds like it's wilting away. Like at any minute, it might just break apart. And you all know that whenever there's anything that's about to fall apart, we got our popcorn like, when's it gonna happen? What's going on? I wanna be the one to see it or hear it, right? And so it adds this sense of suspension and tension to the end. It's really a lean in moment. Let's listen to that part again. Gorgeous, so beautiful. Okay, I don't normally do this, but I want to wait and I want to see what the judges say. That's her husband right there.
Sophia!
I'm so proud that you're my golden bosser.
My bosser.
Jessica, you get better and better. It's perfection. Your voice, your little belly, your story. I mean, there's
she
nothing
is so beautiful.
I would change about you and how you do your singing. You're amazing. I'm so happy for you.
Howie! So I believe in exactly what Simon said to you the last time. You first of all, you look beautiful tonight.
Yes,
and
she does.
Secondly, you sound beautiful. But he said with the right song choice, you could take this all the way and be the $1 million winner. America's going to have to decide whether that was the right song choice. For me, it's just a choice. And hopefully they love that song more than me.
Oh, the hate. Well, they hate you now, Howie.
Well, can I just say your vocals were just magical.
Your vocals.
Really were.
If I could talk like that all day long.
Range that's
If I could get away with it, I
very
would.
similar to Mariah Carey. You can go up, down, and round the corners.
I mean, okay, wait. I don't know about that, though. Like, let's just talk about Mariah Carey's range. Okay, I don't know about that. However, she does have an amazing voice. Also, I have to stop and ask you guys, what do you all think about panels of judges that we have on this show who are really non-singers? Singers. Like, what do we think? I'm gonna reserve my comments and I'm just gonna watch yours in the comments. What do we think, people, about, as beautiful and talented and successful and qualified in certain ways as these panel of judges are? What do we think about that? I'll be waiting with my popcorn and watching the comments. And go. Okay, we're gonna keep going.
And you always land on point. Now, whether that song affected everybody the way that you wanted it to, I'm not sure, but I could see that it affected you. And that's the most important thing. It was beautiful.
Is it though? Really? Is it though most important for it to affect the singer? I disagree with that.
Loved the song choice, actually.
I did
Genuinely.
love the song choice. And by the way, as far as qualification and stuff is concerned, no, Simon Cowell is not a singer. In fact, I would love to hear you sing, Simon. I really would. But the man does have a good critical ear, even as a lay listener. And I would say that he is probably most spot on when it comes to song choice instinct. And he does also say that song choice is the most important. I do happen to fully agree with that. It's like being a beautiful girl, but wearing a dress that's completely the wrong shape, color, cut, and size for you. It just doesn't do anything for you. Even if you're beautiful, it kind of detracts from that. Same thing with a singer and a song.
For me, it showed a different part of your voice. That's what I call a kind of a moment performance, genuinely. And you know what's brilliant about you, Jessica, is not only are you talented, you've never given up over all of these years, and you could have done, but you haven't. You kept going. Timing's everything, by the way.
Yeah, it really is.
You are very, very likable.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
Yes, she is. By the way, talent and time do have to come to an intersection. That is why it's important to never give up, okay? Like, that's a very, very astute thing that Simon said, and I want you singers who are watching this to really, like, we're pausing here to let that sink in. Like, let that hit you in the heart, because there are a lot of talented people who are doing a lot of other careers because they just could not withstand the test of time. And to give you an example of that, I have a friend, I went to high school with Mike. He was marginally talented in a very competitive performing arts high school, but he loved musical theater so much, and he went to New York to do Broadway. And there were a lot of us who were thinking, like, you're gonna get eaten alive, buddy. Like, don't know if this is going to work out for you. He never gave up. He continued to audition. It took him about, I think, 5 years, but he has been on Broadway. Mind you, a chorus role, but who cares? Like, he has a very successful Broadway career now for over a decade. He has beaten out highly talented people that I went to school with, who just like went, thought they'd have an easy street, tried, took a little bit too long for them, and they're out. So there's a lesson here for you. Listen to this and take it to heart.
I torch is talking about you, how much they like you. So I think we are going to be seeing you next week.
I really hope so.
You are going through two life-changing moments at the same time. How are
Yes.
you coping?
Oh, I mean, this is so exciting. I just keep telling my baby, I'm like, please just stay in there another week. God willing, make it to the finals. You know,
I
I'm
was
just
gonna
blessed.
say, hopefully she's still pregnant next
Good
week.
luck tonight, Jessica.
Crazy. Wow. Can you imagine being like, most women, by the way, it's so funny. Like, I was ready to serve my son an eviction notice of my stomach by the time I was ready to give birth. And I love, and I think it's so hilarious how she's like, please stay in there one more week so I can live to compete another day. Like, that's so amazing. What a great memory. And I love how her daughter has had her stage debut in utero. Can we talk about how great that is also? If you are a singer and you are inspired by this and you're like, wow, I wonder if I have what it takes, I have good news for you. All you need to do to find out is click the link in the description box below to get your first discounted online vocal session. So wherever you are in the world, it doesn't matter where you live, if you have an internet connection, we can help you find amazing vocal breakthrough in just a half hour. Don't believe me? Try it for yourself. Click the link in the description box below now. I love you guys. I'm so proud of you. And if you like this video, click on this one next. You're gonna love it. Mwah!